Hey everyone, this is Susie and welcome to Susie Crafter Designs today. Just wanted to make a little bit of a quick video, but first let me say Happy New Year 2026 to everybody. 2025 was a very overwhelming year for me. Things were very, very tough here and I lost my husband 6 weeks ago, so I'm trying to get back on track. One of the promises that I made to him, and so here I am. With a little bit of an idea that I was messing around with, and I just figured that this is just a prop I'm sharing with you, that I would show you today what I did here, which I thought was such a fun idea. I was in Hobby Lobby about 2 months ago, and I was in the sewing section getting a few things, and I wound up buying a package of these. I think 3 of them were like $1.79 or something. So with that, I wound up designing this really cute, shabby chic type of safety pin hanger embellishment deal. Anyway, this came out really, really so super pretty. I love it. I don't know if this would like be on the side of a baby stroller, you know, maybe with a few more dangles hanging from it. I had so much fun making this. It was really something very cute. I'm sorry, trying to get it to sit on there. I wound up using this beautiful lace that I've had in my stash for quite a while now. It's a couple of yards that I've used over time sparingly, with, of course, Esme's at Crafty Me Shop on Facebook. Beautiful vintage seam binding in like an off pink buff color. And that's what I used to make those bit of ruffles on top. And also one of those flowers is something that I had purchased from Esme as well not long ago. Really very pretty, like a crocheted button type looking rose. I made the very main piece on the bottom, that long, it's like 5 inches wide or so, of the lace on the bottom, kind of almost like a curtain. And that's like an off-white color, maybe an ivory. And then the other lace up on top here, this one is from another piece that I layered over it, and I sewed on this piece of trim, which is very unlike something that I would normally make. I'm always, you know, using whatever way that it looks, and I just decided to layer it up just a little bit. And once I did that and I sewed everything, attaching everything to each other, and I ruffled the lace on the first layer, and then I sewed on by turning and twisting, almost as if you were making flowers. Remember those ribbon flowers? Well, same idea here, just kind of twisting and sewing the seam binding there up on top, and then making a double bow in the back and adhering that onto the lace using some really pretty buttons from Hobby Lobby. Those are the rhinestone pearl buttons, along with some pink buttons that I had sewn also in between the ruffling of the seam binding, with a bit of a backing of some marabou boa fur that's hanging off the end. I always love incorporating that. It gives such a soft look to my craft, what I'm making. I don't use it all the time, but I have quite a bit of it, and I really enjoy, you know, using that in my craft. It's just a bit of an accent. The fur kind of softens it up, giving it a bit of that shabby chic kind of look. In between, you'll see I have some really small rosebuds there, very tiny wild orchid crafts in an ivory color, along with a larger rosebud. It's a pretty clean piece of work. You could see on the back everything is gathered because I sewed it first and then I gathered it onto the pin. But using the pin, let me get, I don't know what I did with the other one, but oh, there it is. If you can see that the pin itself, it's quite thick. I don't really know what people use this for, but I wanted to use it to alter the safety pin and have a little fun with it. Years back, I did some type of project like this as well on a really large safety pin. But this was a lot of fun, and these were pretty inexpensive. This was what it looked like. Yeah, $1.79 for 3 of them. Really fun to play with. You should get yourself some of those. If you found inspiration here, please mention my channel. I've been saying for quite some time I'm almost at a 10,000 subscriber mark. It would be really great if you guys can just mention me or maybe share this video out on your Facebook page or Instagram, whichever you like. After making this whole entire little bit of an ensemble, I really inspired myself to go ahead and use a lot of other things that I have right at my craft table here, instead of going crazy looking and searching and trying to find something to make. As you can see, I have a pretty little flower in the background that I showed in my last craft when I made this really pretty pincushion jar, altar jar, very pretty. But I'm going to make, I have 2 more of these, and I'm going to make this again with really pretty decoration for my craft room. I can also see it really, I mean, you can sew this to like the side of a stroller or something like that on a baby stroller. Really pretty, perhaps decorations for a baby shower. I wouldn't put it on everyone's table. I would just put it like on the main table near the main gifts, just to spruce things up a little bit if you're going the girly look. Today is such a, everything is so different. They do a lot of like, you know, Winnie the Pooh, and you don't really see many like shabby chic girly type. But I love this stuff. Anything that's like Marie Antoinette feel with the foo-foo and the, you know, fur and lots of lace and pretty things of that nature. I just love it. For quite some time I was doing a lot of digitals, cards and altering and things of that nature. A lot of fun, but I would really also like to get back into my regular crafts. I have so many ideas that I'm coming out with, that I've been thinking about over time, while I was busy with my personal affairs at home. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this craft. Give it a try. Mention Susie Crafted Designs. I'm also at the Flower Studio on Instagram as well, where you see a lot of other personal pictures lately, because that's all there really was going on. But prior to, there's my ornaments and flowers that I make as well. So I'm hoping to get back into the swing of things. As you could see, I make the paper roses, and those were my favorite to do as well. So I like juggling a lot of different crafts. If you're like that, subscribe to my channel. I want to do a really nice, fun giveaway. I don't want to tell you what it's going to be, because I don't want to buy anybody off to just sub me just for a gift. I want you to come back here and watch my videos and enjoy yourself and get inspired by my crafts and mention me. This is a very nice size crafty community of people who are very talented. We've got newbies, we've got intermediate people, and very advanced crafters like myself who've been doing this for like a lifetime, or I've been doing crafts like this for over 30 years. I mean, I'm 60 and I don't look 60, but after what I just went through, I probably do. But I've been crafting and doing things like this for a lifetime that I really enjoy. And looking at it like this, it looks almost like a little dress, right? All right, you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Say hello, Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed. And for those of you who that may be going through something very difficult, like my losing my husband several weeks ago, please hang in there. It's very, very hard around the holiday times to try to adjust to what's happening and what could be happening, and praying for the best outcome of whatever you're going through. In my case, that was not it. Losing my husband took a big piece of me. He was everything to me of 30 years, and he was my biggest fan. He'd be the first one to comment on one of my videos, and I would ask him things beforehand. You know, and so now he's not here anymore. So it was very hard last night, New Year's Eve, but I really tried to, you know, stick it out and try to grab myself together on the first day of the year and give myself the chance that I deserve now, because so much has torn me away from what I love to do the most, and that's sharing my ideas and crafts with you. So stay well, everybody. Leave me a comment below, hit the like button, and share. Thanks so much for watching.